Hello everybody and welcome back to Manga's playthrough of the Advanced Battletech 3062 modification. And I've completely got that all backwards, but we're going to roll with it, screw it. So, kids are at school, we have 2 hours free, so let's get some recording done, let's get some games on the go. So I just can't quite remember where we were. I need to try and keep my voice up because I've noticed the reason the microphone is cutting out, because I was actually, when I was talking to myself or sort of talking to you, the reason the mic was cutting out because the way I've got the microphone is set to, you know, my voice is naturally quite loud, and as I was going a little bit lower than my normal threshold, that's what was causing the mic to cut out. So okay, so we have got to wait 6 days. And we've got 10 days to the financial report, so we should be fine. So we want these, so we need our main 3 workhorses back. And then we can try. I'm going to really try and not get... I'm really going to try and get 2 missions done today. All depends really on the mission. Some are obviously easier than others. Okay, so we have an attack and defend. We have a turn the tables, which is a destroy base. Ambush convoy. Destroy base, dead or alive. That's a 2.5 though. I don't think we're quite there yet. I don't really want to do attack and defend, so we'll do a destroy the base. We'll go for that. Okay, so maximum salvage. So, oh, we have a Jaeger mech. I forgot about the Jaeger mech. With the rotary AC5s and the small pulses. Honestly, I think we're going to swap the Jaeger mech for the Centurion for that, because you've got the Trebuchet, the Hunchback. It's got a little bit more pinpoint with a large pulse. I think the firepower is pretty much the same as the Centurion, so yeah, we're going to stick with the Hunchback. And yeah, everything else is good, so let's go. I'm recording this a little late. I'm really sorry guys, things got away from me yesterday and I was supposed to do a recording session yesterday, and unfortunately I didn't have time to do it, and then I've just basically run out of time. Time is a thing that I'm not very good at managing. I am trying to get better, but I am actively going to try and get more of these videos recorded. Now I've got a couple of hours free in the afternoon, hopefully I can start getting on top of these and try and at least get 1 video out a day. That's my ultimate goal. It's probably not going to happen this week. I'm hoping if I can get enough recorded, ready, I can get... So next week hopefully will be the start of us getting some content out every week. It's not necessarily going to be the same game every day, but I want to try and get some more videos out for you guys. So... I keep going to... You can tell I'm still used to the old style RTSs, because I keep going to drag and drop, drag a box over all 4 and get everybody to move all at once. Obviously we can't do that anymore. So I'm going to have a quick reserve so everybody can move at once. And Puffin is our scout, so we're going to move her not very far. And just see if there's anything to sensor lock, which there isn't. So we're just going to start moving everybody up. I don't want to go too far ahead. Okay, so there's a question mark. And the reason I've taken kept the Panther instead of taking the Centurion as well is because I need something with high evasion to be able to run around and punch things. And until we've got the equipment, we're not going to be able to do that with the Centurion. We haven't got a core big enough to make it fast enough. 11.3%, there's not really any chance of hitting that, so we're just going to leave it. Like I said, if that was a Centurion, that we'd be further back. We would be getting shot at, don't get me wrong, but we... right, so this is the only thing you've got to watch out with this on the terrain, that it's not really good at showing you where your mech is blocked. So if I'd have sprinted all the way up there, I would have then had to come all the way back around and back up there and wasted. So even though it looks like I haven't moved my full movement turn, it's actually better for me to do it this way. And again, there's no point me wasting ammo with a 5.4% hit chance. So it looks like we have got turrets to deal with as well. So there's 1, 2, 3. I'm not seeing a 4th, but it doesn't mean it's not necessarily not there. It just means I'm not in range. So right now, best thing we can do is run up here and attempt punch this guy. At least we hit it. See, he's quite scary as a punch bot because he's got a lot of small lasers. So it's not necessarily the initial punch that's going to cause us issues, but the actual damage that he can follow up with.
Good to go.
So again, sprocket. The 20%, 25, 3.6, or we can shoot the building. We don't really want to waste our shots shooting the building right now. What we need is evasion. While we're getting everyone within range. So 20%, 15%, no way in hell. So we'll try it. You never know, we might be lucky.
Damn it.
But see, with the amount of those that have got a turn to do, if I just move one turn with really low evasion, they will absolutely wreck me. It would be good if we can use our trebuchet to knock out some of these towers, because at least we have a reasonable hit chance. I'm not going to hit any of the mechs, but the turrets I can definitely do something about. Not quite enough firepower to take it down, but never mind.
Orders? Double time. Let's go.
So, just in case you didn't know, with the mods with the with the racks on here, you have to be very careful because normally they will fire once each. If you double them up or triple them up as they go up, but as you do it, the heat goes up with it. So as you can see, we're at half, but if we drop it back down to 1 or 2, notice that we're pretty much heat neutral. If we raise it up to 3, still nothing, but then we start getting to 4, start getting to 5. So you've got to bear in mind when you're building your mechs with rotary autocannons, you can fire the multiple shots, but obviously you need to factor in your heat. So the initial heat gauge bar that you have in the mech lab is not a true representation of what will actually happen when you shoot. Now, honestly, right now, 13.4% hit chance is pretty garbage. I am not going to bother. What I am going to do is I'm going to sensor lock him instead, because the bonus does carry on. It may not knock the chevrons off, but it still makes him easier to hit later on. That's how I'm given to understand that that particular one works. So he's bugged out, which is good. He's done nothing. And we're still good. We've had a couple of hits on our Jaeger mech, but nothing too much to worry about right now. The problem is with the Panther is we can't melee buildings. So the Panther can't do anything about the turrets. He also can't really do much. I mean, we have 3 medium lasers we can use, but we kind of need to be able to hit the other mechs. Problem is they're all on top of buildings. We can, however, melee him, which is what I do want to do, purely because he is going to be flanking around and trying to shoot us in the back. And that's quite a serious amount of firepower that he's got. So we need as much minimization on that as we can. So we've taken some of his firepower off him, not all of it, but we've taken a bit. But if he was basically going to flank around here, up here, and then by the time I'd got the mechs up here, he was going to end up shooting us in the back. So
ready for orders.
And what we got? So we got our LRM mech again.
Heading out.
Okay, so the Irby hasn't moved, so he's got an AC-10. He's got an ERPPC and quad AC-2s. So 53. He hasn't moved, but as you can see, the hit chances are still garbage. Well, they're not garbage. 50 odd % isn't bad. So I think we're going to try and take this urban mech out, or at least make him a little bit Worried?
Negative damage.
And if you hit the if the building is tall enough that they're standing on, and the building collapses, it will actually floor the mech that stood on top of it. So as long as the height is enough, I don't know what the cutoff is, but I'm pretty sure, like, if I flatten this building here, when he fell off it, he would basically, it puts them on their back. But this here, he probably wouldn't, because he's not high enough. And obviously, like, something like one of these or one of these, then yeah, it would make a big difference.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, so I'm going to carry on focusing the
Roger.
urban mech. So the building's collapsed. As you can see, he hasn't fallen over, but he is severely... Oh no, he has. He's fallen on his back, so that was high enough. It does fill out. Depends on... I think it works on how what your stability bar is. So the... You know, if it maxes out your stability bar, that hurt. It is going to make them fall. Those AC2s are starting to cause me problems.
Showing minor damage. Commander?
And kind of don't want that behind there. So we could still, that's only 37% chance. You know what? Let's, so what's that? 40, 80, 120, 240. That should be enough. I want that turret gone. He's the one that's actually causing us some severe damage right now. Those AC2s are quite accurate, so that's one less thing shooting back at us.
Hell yeah.
Our racks didn't jam, which is also good. And I'm spreading my damage a bit again, but I want to keep the evasion of the Panther up. So 96, 96. So we're going to go... that. The problem is that's on unstable ground. That isn't. So we're going to go for that. Because I want the evasion. I need the evasion. He's cord. So one more hit center mass and that's the urban mech down. The commando's nearly down. This Panther is starting to cause a bit of issue. That's Trebuchet. So we're actually not worried about that arm because there's nothing in it. Sure, it's going to cost us something to get repaired, but... And where's he gone? Okay. We obviously need to bring our evasion back up again, so let's...
I copy.
Let's see. 40. Absolutely nothing. I can only shoot. So hopefully the turret shouldn't have line of sight. Or the... yeah, actually the turrets will be able to shoot us. But we might be able to finish this urban mech off, so let's try it. And of course, if it can spread the damage, it will. And he missed. Oh no, he didn't. Did he? Not entirely sure why that's just made me unsteady. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the trebuchet back.
Affirmative.
Out of line, because we don't need line of fire anyway. And let's finish off that turret.
All weapons are go.
So again, trying to minimize the firepower.
One less turret.
She's out of line of sight now, so that should be okay for a bit. I'm not entirely sure. I've lost the commando. I don't know where the commando's gone.
Standing by.
So, oh no, one of the racks has jammed. So if we move... And that's 30% chance. That's 11. That's 69. So we actually only need to do 40, 80, 120. So we do it 4 times. We can't multi-target, unfortunately. But hopefully that should... You are kidding. Really? Really? 2 health. Oh, now there's reinforcements. Yay! Okay. We need to... We need to. See, I don't want to just punch that Obermech because we're not going to have them... Panther is just going to get hit by that. Honestly, I think I'm going to reserve here. Just to see if the computer makes a move. Here comes the commando. Ooh! That Panther is really starting to annoy me.
Commander.
Genuinely, I'm not sure how he's got line of sight. But...
Acknowledged.
Still only 22%. What if we switch to Artemis is 28. I'm going to do a precision strike purely... I'm hoping most of the towers hit the... missiles hit the building and kind of knock him down. Because he is really, really annoying up there. And he hasn't moved because he doesn't need to. Because he's got such a height advantage that... like, our hit chances are pretty bad. So, where was that where did that commando just pop up from? There he is, he's down there. So again, I want this commando gone. So this should go straight to his side torso, or to his center torso. And again, he's not going down as fast as we need him to. Okay.
Position confirmed.
I'm going to knock off the AC-10, give it a chance to cool down. See if we can finish this Irby off.
Waiting for orders.
And... yeah, we're just going to go with the medium pulses. At least this is AC-10 down. So judging by how these missions are looking, it pretty much looks like we're going to be doing like 1 mission a day if we're going to keep it under half an hour. Finally. This is risky because I don't have a lot of evasion. There is no other target for the Panther to melee, and 3 medium lasers isn't good.
Standing by.
So I don't want line of sight to the Panther. Because the Panther, 1 more lucky hit and we're in trouble. And there is also something down here which worries me. Do you know what? We're going to proper sprint all the way over here.
On the move. Full speed.
Let's try and get our evasion up as maximum as possible. It's going to make our hit chances a bit garbage, but still. And do you know what, honestly? 44. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. So we're going to put the LRM-10 to the turret. We're going to put the LRM-20 to the building in hopes that we can knock that Panther off. So that's the turret down. And then if we can take out this building, Mr. Panther no longer has
Target destroyed.
his height advantage. See, it didn't knock him flat because he didn't have a stability bar.
This is trouble.
Yeah, we've lost an arm, but there's no weapon systems in it, so we're fine.
Orders.
Mostly. Honestly, at this point, I think... Yeah, we can't... I mean, we could finish the Irby off. The Irby is not a massive threat. I haven't got anybody else to use.
Moving out.
Right, okay, we'll do this. So we'll multi-target. Put the large pulse on him. Just hit and hope.
Splitting fire.
There we go.
I'm ready for orders.
Now... No.
Oh, what's up, boss?
What? Why?
Receiving you.
Alright, I am going full, throw enough shit at the wall. And it might hit. So, I'm praying that this is actually going to do him.
Locking on. Hot damn. Let's do this.
Done.
Target eliminated.
We needed him gone. So now, there's two mechs left. One of them's an urban mech with a machine gun, which we can't really do anything about right now.
Standing by.
And who's the LRM? So if we move, just need to get him in our minimum range.
Got it.
That's him gone.
That's a kill.
Right, let's try. So there's one mech we haven't seen yet, which does worry me a little bit. And there's also a turret.
Enemy structure is weakening.
Waiting for orders.
And where's the other?
Let's
Better
see.
hunch back up. If we can get both of these to hit, do you know what? I'm going to use my precision strike because I don't want anything else shooting at me. So that's the turret gone.
Turret destroyed. Orders? Move order received.
And we need these buildings.
Got it.
Enemy structure eliminated.
So there's one mech left that we don't know about yet. Kind of wondering if he's got stuck down there. Because he is moving, but only very slightly, like one space. I'm going to try and keep... I'll sort of head towards him while shooting the buildings as we're going. And try and shoot stuff that doesn't have any
Coordinates received.
ammo. I mean, the AC-10 we've got plenty of ammo, but I kind of Alright.
Roger that.
Building down. I didn't realise we actually had as much AC-10 ammo as we did, so it's actually fine.
Yes, Commander.
Turn off the Artemis ammo. So we don't actually have a lot of ammo for the LRM boat left. We've literally got one salvo for each. So do you know what? I'm just going to brace here. Because I don't know what's coming. I mean, that might be an assault mech or something that's coming up. Stranger things have happened. You just never know with this mod. So turn the rotaries off, just fire the lasers.
One less structure.
He actually coming anywhere near us? Am I really going to have to run all the way down there? Alright, do you know what? I'm going to send my Panther in that direction.
Full throttle.
What we got? Another commando. Two out of 3 lasers hit, not bad.
Ready for orders.
And I'm going to start heading my missile boat in that direction.
Understood. Moving fast.
I say boat, it's got 2 lots, but still. I'm not going to... It's 46, what if we whack that on there? That's 80. That's actually not bad.
Fire.
Again, he's in cover,
I'm out of long-range missiles.
but damage is damage. Right, we'll move...
Location confirmed.
Punch back up. What's left on that? 60. I needed one of these to hit. We'll drop the AC-10
Taking the shot.
so it loses its recoil. Oh, it was... I thought that said 50.
Yeah, Commander.
Never mind. Okay, move our Jaeger-mech round. This should finish him off. We actually only... We'll shoot them both anyway, because you never know.
Leopard inbound, Commander. I'll meet you at the LZ.
And what's the bet? The LZ is right by where the commando is. Who wants to bet? Oh look, there it is. 99, 94, 98, 94, right.
Engaging physical attack.
Well, there's his torso gone. This guy isn't actually as scary as the other one.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
I know I've been caught out saying that before. But now he's down to 1 medium laser. We should be okay,
Good to go.
he says. And let's move our LRM mech up. This is our last volley.
Locking in all
But we can still punch it, which is good.
Receiving you.
So this isn't going to be out. So basically this mech's going to have to sprint anyway.
Got it. No shooting, just running. Waiting for orders.
There's this one. A downside with the... as much as I love playing on the urban maps, the issues you have with visibility on things... It adds an interesting dimension to the game, don't get me wrong. But, you know, when you you can use it to your advantage and funnel their mechs in, so you have 4 of yours shooting at one of theirs at a time as they come around a corner, but also at the same time, when situation reversed, it does make life a little bit awkward.
Engaging physical attack.
And that's his leg.
Scratch another token.
And he's panicked and he's out, so that should be mission done.
Mission
It is. That's that complete. We've got a few repairs to do on the old trebuchet again. So what can we salvage? First of all, any decent weapon systems, any XL engines. Core 155 I'm not really worried about. Jump jet, slower arm, AC-10 ammo. SRM, that's a good one to have. And can we complete something? So which one's this? Oh, that's the one that we just thought. That's actually quite might be a nice one to get. We take the other commando part, then we can use that to make one complete one. And if I'm honest, I might take one of these SRM6s. We'll take the Panther. Because we can at least scavenge it. Have we got any? Ah, we didn't get any. So let's see what this damage is going to cost us. I think, well, at least our Artemis didn't take any damage. We've lost, all we've lost is a hand and a lower arm. So 5 days, 70k. Is that going to put us back in there?
I'll let you know when that's
yes, that is. Okay. We are going to need to sell something. Sell. Actually, what we could do, so what we will do, is we'll send the Wolfhound to storage, and then we will build the other Panther, use the 35k.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
And because he's going to give us some decent stuff. So that was the one that we've already got. Yeah, he's our punch bot and he's the one. So that's fine. And he's got Artemis ammo as well. So what we can do is we can send him to storage. The Commando 2... we use that one.
That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting.
Now you may think you're spending money to do this. This is silly. But once we've done this, we're not only getting to keep the components. We are also going to make money from selling the mechs. So we are done there. So if we go to the store, sell. So I honestly want to keep that variant because that's really good. Honestly, I almost trade the Panther up for this because the amount of support slots this thing has got is crazy. It might be worth changing, even though it's a lighter mech, it's going to be able to move faster. If we just fill it with small lasers, that would be actually probably better than the Panther. So this Commando, that can go. That Panther, that can go. So already we're up to 700 and something odd thousand, and we don't have to worry about money anymore. So honestly, I kind of am really tempted to scrap the Panther and basically
We'll have it warmed up ASAP.
Alright. I'll tell you what, guys, that'll be a mission for another day. I'm going to call it there. So it looks like basically to try and keep the videos a bit shorter, we're only going to be able to manage one mission a day. That'll be fine. So obviously I can try and ramp up those. I hope you all enjoyed the video, guys. I hope you do like the new format. If you do, if you do want me to change back to the old format, I will. It's fine, but I need you guys to let me know. So by all means, drop down into the comment section below and let me know what you think. Also, don't forget to leave a rating. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell icon. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. And I'll catch you in the next one, guys. Bye bye.